somebody asked me to respond to this video from John LEGUIZAMO, doubles down on boycotting Super Mario Bros. Movie. This is coming from TMZ. Now, John is apparently the guy who played Luigi in the original Super Mario Bros. Movie back in the 90s. So, let's watch this 40-second clip.
Are you going to be watching Super Mario Brothers? No, I will not be watching Super Mario. Oh my goodness. So they could have included a Latin character. Like I was groundbreaking, and they stopped the groundbreaking. I know, but you know what? They messed up the inclusion. They disincluded. I know. Right. So what do you say to people who might actually go out and support this? Should you say, hey guys, if you stand for inclusion, maybe you should cancel Latin folk. Cancel Latin folk. We're 20% of the population, the largest people of color group, and we're underrepresented, overrepresented in the worst kind of jobs, though. Oh, I know. Right.
He's not wrong about that part.
Hell no.
Alright, that was a quick clip. Let me put him. So, he did play Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. In the 90s. I saw so many people getting mad about this. So what happened, how I found out about this is somebody sent me the clip, and I had already seen thumbnails of people crying and complaining about this guy. Now, all I know him from I saw that 90s Mario movie. To me, that movie's not good. I don't think the Mario and Luigi actors were all that bad, but I know this guy's Colombian. Now, I am a Latino myself. I'm half Mexican, half Salvadorian, and I grew up with a lot of Latinos, so I tend to know a lot more, or I tend to I feel very in tune with my culture. Now, me personally, when there's a Latin character, I am very happy. I won't lie to you. I know people like to talk about wokeness and race and all that nowadays, but to me, I get happy. When Namor was made into an Aztec kind of like tribeness, I thought that was really cool. Bringing in a Mexican to play him. The Blue Beetle trailer honestly really excited me. I mean, just the Mandalorian himself, being Chileno, that's honestly really cool. And I'm not saying I need that. I don't. I mean, my favorite movie of all time, Spider-Man 2. The main character is a white guy, Tobey Maguire, so I don't really per se care. But it's a nice addition usually, and I'm completely cool with it. At the end of the day, I care about it being a good movie. And I watched the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I love that movie. Or not the 90s one, but the one that just came out. I did a review on my channel. You can go check it out. I love that movie. Now, I saw a lot of people crying, and what I genuinely thought happened, because this is what happens. A lot of people on YouTube will cry and complain, and they'll make a small little issue and turn it into a big deal. Look how many people were complaining about Princess Peach when the trailer for Mario Bros. Came out, saying that it's woke and that Mario's woke. Now the movie came out and no one's talking about that. No one cares about these things. It's just that people like to overdo it because you want to get clicks and views on social media. That's usually what it is. Now, and I genuinely thought that he had said something really awful. Now, here's what I'll say. I'm a massive fan of the Mario and Luigi games. I love the Mario Brothers game. One of my favorite games of all time is Super Mario 64, especially the DS version. But I will say this, though. John, you're being kind of silly here. The Mario Brothers are Italian. Now, to be fair, John kind of looks Italian. There's actually a lot of Hispanics that look very Italian. I guess it depends. If they're very pale and have black hair, then they will often look very Italian. I've seen, and John, I didn't honestly know he was Hispanic, mainly because I don't really know him much in any movies, and he did look very Italian, especially in the John Wick movies. Like here, he looks Italian right here. I won't lie to you. And I'm not saying you have to cast Italian actors, because I don't think anyone cares. Chris Pratt's not Italian, so no one really cared. And look how great that movie's doing right now. And so I do think it is very ignorant. What I don't like, and this is what I'll say, I always feel like people, when they're in the same industry or in the same profession, I feel like there needs to be some level of respect, especially when it's something connected to you. He played Luigi. I feel like how he should have worded this comment should have been, hey, I'm not going to go watch it, but I wish him the best of luck. I feel like that would have been the best way. And the thing is, he didn't really have to respond all that much. So I do think, I don't think he cares about the Latin representation. I don't think that's what it is. I think it's something that came out. I feel like, here's the thing that I think, genuinely, because I hate when people dehumanize people, because that is something we do on social media. Because we don't know these people personally, because we don't have enough time to really know them, we tend to dehumanize them, and we take a comment and we forget that they're humans. So what I'm assuming that John feels frustration is that Mario movie was endlessly roasted. That movie literally was just thrown to the dumpster, and it's always been that movie that when someone brings it back up, it's seen as horrible. And not only that, but I assume it was John's first major break in Hollywood. And so seeing how for decades now it's been mocked and made fun of, and now there's this new one where people are saying this movie is so much better than that one, I do think it rubbed him the wrong way. And I feel like when he got asked about this, he wasn't really prepared for it, because no one thinks about the Mario and Luigi actors. No one. They're just like, oh, okay, those were just actors who were in the bad movie. So I assume that when he got asked this, immediately he already had that idea. I don't think he cared about the Latin representation because honestly, I think Anna Taylor-Joy, the one who voices Peach, I believe she is Argentine, so she is Latina herself. But what I do think happened in this clip is he felt a certain way and he wanted people to feel his certain way. So out of frustration, he used this one way of phrasing it, and it came out the wrong way. And I think that is part of it, because I will say this also, it's kind of cringy. He's calling his own role groundbreaking. It really wasn't. I mean, when I think of Latino characters and actors, I don't think of Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers movie. I don't think that. I think of other characters. I think of other movies, Coco, Encanto. I mean, he is wrong about one. I mean, not wrong. He is right about one thing. He does say we make up a large part. We are the largest minority in America. We tend to be very underrepresented in Hollywood movies, and that is true. That is completely true. And I do like the little joke that he plays at the end, that we take the dirtiest jobs, which is true. That a lot of, you go to a construction site, you go to any gardening, you go through any dirty job, especially in diverse cities, and you will see a lot of Hispanics. There's a reason why a lot of the lowest paid people here in America are probably Hispanics. Janitors too. I remember my school, all the janitors were Mexican. All of them, bro. Now that is because I grew up in a town where I think we make up like 30% of the population. So there's that. But no, I do think he took his frustration the wrong way. I think too many people are acting as if he, I don't know, said that the Antichrist is right, something like that. I feel like too many people are taking this comment disproportionately, because I think that's what it is in social media. Again, I do think we have an issue right now in social media that we forget the humanity of people, right? Because I guarantee you, if you had known John, you would have just seen this comment as, oh, another silly John moment. Everyone has that. Guarantee you, even my own subscribers here on YouTube, when I'll say something stupid, they'll be like, oh, it's just another stupid Isaac moment. Doesn't really mean it that way. I mean, that's happened multiple times in my personal life with friends, family, whatever. But when you don't know that person and you don't think that way about a person, you tend to dehumanize them. Not saying it's a bad thing to think that. I just think it's something we ought to think about. While I think his comment's stupid, I also think it's weird that people are so mad about it, right? But to be fair, I think most of the people mad about it are just YouTubers trying to use this for clicks. But anyways, those were my thoughts. That's all I really have to say about this. I'm fine. I love land representation, but at the end of the day, I didn't really expect that from Mario. And either way, we did get that with Princess Peach. And not only that, but I think Charlie Day is a far better Luigi than John was. No disrespect to John, who I thought was great in the John Wick movie. But yeah, that's it for my video. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about this? Do you agree, disagree, whatever it is? Let us know in the comment section down below, and we'll have a civil discussion about it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.